What is up, Nuggets? It's your boy, Killer Pizza, here with a brand new video for you rascals and rapscallions out there. First and foremost, I'd like to wish everybody a very happy new year. Hopefully everybody had a safe and happy holidays with their friends and family. Crazy to think it's 2022 already. The last couple of years have been a fucking bitch, but we gotta just try to push through and do the best we can. But with it being the new year, it means it's time for me to release my favorite video I put out every year. This will be my third time doing this. It's going to be my complete Blu-ray horror collection. I think I have somewhere between 350, 400 titles at the moment. I love making these videos each year, even though they're kind of a pain in the ass. It's just kind of fun to see the progression. I love watching other people's complete horror collections. So if you're watching this and you want to share yours, leave it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, I do videos once a week, every Sunday at 12 p.m. And yeah, so let's get right into the collection. No more time to waste. Let's do this. All right, here's the collection. It goes 4 rows down, all horror. Then I have some kind of spilling out into the 5th row. I'll show you guys what I got on top of my shelf first. This is actually a baby doll that's supposed to look like me as a wrestler. If anybody's new to the channel, I am an independent wrestler from Michigan, one half of the Cream Street Mafia. When my tag partner Nick Baker broke his leg, a company I work for, the IWE, had a benefit show to help for his medical bills. And one of the fans made 2 baby dolls that looked like us as wrestlers and for the raffle. And the fans that won them gave them to us. So now I have a baby doll of me as a wrestler on my movie shelf. Not a big collector of Funko Pops, but I got Hans Gruber up top. John McClane from the best Christmas movie ever. Got my Scarface, The World Is Yours statue. My prized possession in the collection, the Friday the 13th box set through Scream Factory. The best box set put out, in my opinion. We got Solid Metal Nightmares. These are all the films that are on that. Got a little Creepshow comic book peeking out the back. Blockbuster Party Games, both of them that came out. Haven't played them, but I just love the look of them. 2 awards from the MWO company I wrestle for from 2018. Most Improved Wrestler, Breakout Star. I got my They Live box set, the 4K released through Scream Factory. A John Nada Funko Pop. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest box set. Goonies box set. And this is an award I won at a friend's house at like a trivia night. I just thought it fit pretty well up here. So, into the collection. I'm going to try to make this pretty quick. The past 2 videos I did the last couple years went on quite a bit. So, and I also included my other bit of my collection, but this is going to be just straight horror. So, some of these I might stop on, but I'm going to try to skim through these pretty quickly. So, first of all, 3 from Hell. 30 Days of Night. Absurd. Alice, Sweet Alice. Alien. Really want to get the 4K of this or the complete collection on Blu-ray. Alone in the Dark. American Gothic. American Mary. An American Werewolf in London. Amityville Horror. April Fool's Day. I love this movie. This is one I grew up on. Very, very fun. Babysitter Massacre. This was not so good. The Barn. This is one I really want to review. One of the best independent films I've seen in a very long time. Basket Case. Which, look at all these special features on this one. Crazy. That's why physical media is better, you assholes. Basket Case 2. Battery. Beach House. Benny Loves You. Biohazard. Black Christmas. Oh, this terrible, terrible remake of Black Christmas. The Blair Witch Project. The remake of The Blob. What's this one? Bloodlust Zombies. Blood Diner. Blood Rage. The Blood Trilogy, which is Color Me Red, Blood Feast, and 2000 Maniacs. Blood-Sucking Freaks. Bloody Birthday. Body Bags. Brain Scan. This one was fun. Got Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator. Baba Hotep. Burial Ground. The Burning. Cabin Fever. Cabin in the Woods. Candyman. Candyman 2. Still waiting on that Candyman 3 to come on Blu-ray later this month. Got the remake of Candyman, which I personally really liked. Cannibal Apocalypse with John Saxon. This is a good one. Chopping Mall. I got the whole... I hate that it says the Chucky complete 7-movie collection. It's Child's Play, guys. God damn it. And then the remake of Child's Play, which I don't mind. This shelf is kind of tight right here. I don't like to keep my shelf so tight, but with space, sometimes, you know, certain shelves are tighter. Christmas Evil, which I just did a review on. This one was pretty good. A psychological horror flick. What's this? City of the Living Dead. This is a horror pack movie, clickbait. Another horror pack one, Climax. Come to Daddy. Creepshow. Creepshow 2. I wish I would have gotten the Arrow video release, but I don't want to rebuy everything. Curtains. The Darkness. Now this is one I just got for Christmas. Oop, almost dropped it. Dawn of the Dead. The UK release. Now I know this isn't like the big box set everybody has, but if anybody knows about this film on Blu-ray, the original that came out before this, the American release, is out of print. Goes for like $100, $200. I'm not paying that for a Blu-ray. The remake of Dawn of the Dead. The second best George Romero remake besides 1990's Night of the Living Dead. Fight me. Fight me, Tyler Dean. Day of the Dead. Dead Don't Die. Dead End Driving. Dead Mine. Dead Pit. New one of the collection right here. Dead Zone. Deadly Friend. A lot of dead in the horror genre. Death Spa. Deathgasm. The Dead Next Door, which this should actually be back here with my OCD. Got to keep everything organized. Dead Time Stories. Delirium. Demonic Toys. Demons. Demons 2. Diary of the Dead. Doctor Sleep. Document of the Dead. Alright guys, on to shelf 2. I had to give my arm a rest just for a second. Now this is a pretty good werewolf movie if you've never seen it. It's a foreign film. Dog Soldiers. One of my all-time favorites growing up. Dolls. I watched this a lot growing up too, and it did not age well. This one fucking sucks. Dolly Dearest. Scared me really bad as a kid though. Don't Breathe. I need to see the sequel. Don't Go in the Woods. Doom Asylum. A lot of people hate on this, but a lot of fun. Drag Me to Hell. Another horror pack. The original Drilla Killa. We're not talking Slumber Party Massacre here. Dusk Till Dawn. Echoes of Fear, Edge of the Axe, Elizabeth Harvest, another horror pack one. I can't help but point those out, like the horror pack ones, because I'm very specific, as you can see through my collection. I don't like a lot of newer stuff. I only collect what I like, so I got some stinkers in here. I mean, speaking of one that isn't a stinker, Event Horizon. I just watched this for the first time a couple nights ago. I'm going to do a review on this one probably in a couple weeks. We have Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, the remake of Evil Dead, Evil Dead Trap, which is a fucking crazy Japanese horror movie, probably my favorite Japanese horror movie. I have a review of this one on my channel if you want to hear more about it. Pretty good, pretty gory stuff. Evil Ed, The Exorcist, The Exorcist 3. I know I need Exorcist, that's Exorcist Part 2. I need Exorcist Part 3. Probably the best jump scare in any horror movie. Check it out. The Faculty, Flesh-Eaten Mothers, which I have an extra copy of this if anybody's interested. Feast, Final Girls. Pleasantly surprised with this movie. This one was really good. Another one I need to get rid of. It's the Paramount 8-pack of Friday the 13th. Don't need it now that I got the Holy Grail. Fright Night. Probably my favorite vampire movie. The Fly. Look at that deal. I'd get the box set, but I don't like to get a lot of box sets because they take up a lot of space. That and like the Omen box set, unless I really, really like it. The Fourth Kind. From Beyond. Frankenhooker. Fulci for Fake. The Funhouse. Funhouse Massacre. Get Out. Get out of my collection. It wasn't that bad. Ginger Snaps. The Girl on the Third Floor. This is actually a CM Punk horror movie. I've been meaning to review this. I know I got a lot of wrestling fans on my channel. Let me know if you guys want me to do this one. Graveyard Shift. The Green Inferno. Grindhouse Double Feature. Now, I admit my Halloween collection has been pretty shitty compared to the others over the years, but it's gotten a little better here where some duplicates are. I got the Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Scream Factory released 4Ks. And we have on just regular Blu-ray the original, Part 2, Scream Factory, Part 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have this triple pack that has 6 in it, but I also got Resurrection H2O with it. All I need now is the Rob Zombie ones, which I'm not really in a hurry to get those. And then the remake. Speaking of, I'm not too much in a hurry to get Halloween Kills either. But that's a whole nother video. Happy Birthday to Me. Hilarious. Hellraiser 1. Hellraiser 2. Henry. High on the Hog. This is actually one I got from Motor City Nightmares. The guys that made the movie were there. Really cool guys. I still haven't checked it out yet. I'm going to ASAP. Hobo with a Shotgun. Honky Holocaust. The Howling. Nice 4K steelbook of this coming out, I believe. The Hole. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Horror Noir. House. The House on Sorority Row. House on Haunted Hill, the remake. I Spit on Your Grave. Idle Hands. Dreaming of a White Doomsday. Christmas one I got from Horror Pack. This one looks good. I meant to watch it. Then we have In Search of Darkness 1. In Search of Darkness 2. I'm excited for Part 3, the final one to come out. In the Mouth of Madness. I got to watch this one soon. I've never seen it, but I really like Sam Neill in Event Horizon. So, very, very underrated one if you've never seen it. This is a very fun one. Lots of good gore. Intruder. Then we have It. Then we're going to come down to the third shelf. Screw rest of my arm. I'm just going to try to power through this, you guys. It Chapter 2. Jaws 4K, which you guys have seen. I said I keep my DVDs separate from my Blu-rays, but I do keep my 4Ks with the Blu-rays. Then we have the rest of the Jaws collection, 2, 3, and 4. Jigsaw. Johnny Gruesome. Just Before Dawn. Just Desserts, which is like an extensive Creepshow documentary. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that's an essential. Killer Party. Killer Workout. Land of the Dead. Last House on the left. Nice little set there. Arrow Video. Arrow Video does not do bad. I'm a Scream Factory guy, but I'd say Arrow Video is number 2. Leatherface. The second Leatherface, which is like the 6th or 7th in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. The Lost Boys. What is this? Lust of the Dead. 3-pack. Crazy Japanese horror flick. Zombie flick. Madman. Ma. The Machine. Was Malevolence. Malevolence 2. I need to get part 3 still. Maniac. Maniac Cop. The McPherson Tape. One of the first found footage films ever. Memorial Valley Massacre. This movie fucking blows. This is actually one I want to watch tonight. I've never seen it. The Monster Squad. Motel Hell. 2-pack. This is a Linnea Quigley set. Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. The Mutants. Another horror pack one. Looks terrible. The Mutilator. My Bloody Valentine. The remake of My Bloody Valentine. My Name is Bruce. Necromantic. Necromantic 2. If you guys want like family films that's like good to get your kids into horror, I suggest Necromantic and Necromantic 2. Those are classics for children to watch. The documentary double pack of Never Go to Sleep and Camp Crystal Lake Memories. New York Ripper. Night of the Comet. Night of the Creeps. Night of the Living Dead. This is one I want to rebuy. I do want the Scream Factory Night of the Creeps copy, but this one's fine for now. But I do want the Criterion release of Night of the Living Dead. Seeing how it's what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. But a lot of companies can release this one, and the Criterion one's easily the best, so I got to get that to do it justice. The remake, I grew up on this movie, unbelievable. I love it. Tom Savini directed this one, classic. Whoop. So I can tell I'm from Michigan. Whoop. Nightbreed. Nightmare Sisters. Nightmares. Nightmare City. Microwave Massacre. Nightmare Beach, which this should go. A couple of these are mixed up. I'll do this later. Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons Part 2. Yeah, see, I got these mixed up because the Night of the Demons remake. People Under the Stairs. I got my 7-film Freddy collection. Scream Factory, stop fucking around. We want a Nightmare on Elm Street box set. Offerings. Pet Cemetery. The remake. Leave. Why don't I own the original? That's weird. Pledge Night. Poltergeist. Popcorn. The Prince of Darkness. The Prowler. This one is really good. Very gory. Speaking of gory pieces, this is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, not really. It's just a guy with a chainsaw. But if you ever want to see Leatherface actually cut people up, check out Pieces. They actually show it. Got the Psycho collection. Psychos in Love. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead 2. Puppet Master. Queens of Scream. This is I Know What You Did Last Summer, When Stranger Calls, and Vacancy. I think I got this for I Know What You Did Last Summer. That one was hard to get at the time, at least. Rabid Grannies. Reanimator. Rawhead Rex. The Reef. My all-time favorite horror movie ever, The Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Return of the Living Dead Part 3. And Return to Nukem High. All right, fourth shelf, we have Return of the Living Dead Girls. This one was pretty good. Road Games. I have the Rob Zombie trilogy. It's got all three of his Firefly movies. Rotten Tail. The complete Saw collection. Scalps. Scare Package. The complete Scream collection. I do kind of want the first one on the 4K. That would be pretty good. This is a double feature. At the time, it was hard to get the Fog, so I had to buy the Fog with a double feature from the Howland, but it was like $5 at Walmart, so not bad. Another horror pack one. Shark Lake. Not interested. Shaun of the Dead, which I do consider this horror, though it's comedy. That's a video for another day. What's the difference between horror comedy and comedy horror? Shock 'em Dead. Shocker. Shredder. Silence of the Lambs. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Silver Bullet. Skeletons in the Closet. Yeah, I got this one at Motor City Nightmares 2. This is an anthology film. Slaughterhouse. Slaughter High. I love this movie. All three of these are classics right here. Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp 2. Sleepaway Camp 3. Then we got Slime City and Slime City Massacre. Slumber Party Massacre. And then I have the Slumber Party Massacre Steelbook. Snuff. Society. Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bolorama. Species. Spookies. Street Trash. This is actually the movie that started my channel, really. I bought this one and watched it for the first time. I had like no friends that wanted to talk about it, so I was like, I'm going to make this channel and just talk about horror. Which I still haven't done a review on it, go figure. The Stuff. Summer of '84. I actually need to check this one out too. Survival of the Dead. Swamp Thing. Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. Tales from the Crypt Bardello of Blood. Tales from the Dark Side. Tales from the Hood. Love this one. Tales of Halloween. Lots of tales. Tales of the Uncanny. I think this is a movie about anthologies. I got a double pack of Video Dead and Terror Vision. Terrifier. What's this? Terra Firma. Drama. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Next Generation. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning. I have every one of them. I've been meaning to watch them all. I started, but I got COVID when I was like 4 movies in. And I just couldn't deal with the sound of a chainsaw anymore. Thale. The Town That Dreaded Midnight, They Live, which I do have a second copy of this as well, if anybody's interested. The Thing, the remake of The Thing, which ain't too bad. 13 Ghosts, which I do have a sealed double copy of this as well. Toolbox Murders, Tourist Trap, this one, Tragedy Girls and MFA, Trapped Alive, Tremors, Trick or Treat. If you've never seen this movie, check it out. This is an instant classic every Halloween. Trilogy of Terror, Trilogy of Terror Part 2, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. What's this? Under the Bed. What's this? Unmasked Part 25, which is like a parody movie. Urban Legend, Valentine, Vampires, VFW, Victor Crowley, Witchboard. Then I got a couple books and stuff right here. Got this Hellraiser box. You could put your weed in there. And then to finish off the shelf, a couple of them are peeking out to the bottom. We have Who Can Kill a Child? This is a Spanish horror flick. This shit is crazy. Well worth the watch. Then we have a double pack, The Gorgo Girls and the Wizard of Gore. Who Done It? Xing. Zombie. Zombie 3. Zombie 4. Zombieland. Zombie 2, or Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Then the rest I got down here, I got like kind of like my family movies. Then I got my action, documentary, drama kind of section. Then we kind of go down into the comedy, but that's not what this is about. If you guys want to see more about that, let me know. But yeah, that is the whole collection. I believe 350 to 400 titles on Blu-ray. Alright guys, that is it. That is my complete horror Blu-ray collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, if you have your own collection video, feel free to leave the link in the comments. I love checking out these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my collection. I've been a collector my whole life, but I restarted collecting horror Blu-rays about 3 years ago, and it's been a lot of fun. That's the whole reason I started this channel. Like I mentioned, I got Street Trash, and I watched it for the first time, and I was like, this is the fucking craziest movie I've ever seen. And like, none of my best friends like are too into horrors. I try to talk about Street Trash to people. They look at me like I'm nuts or something. So I made this channel just to kind of talk out loud about the movies I like, and I'm about 5 subs away from 300, which doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but this has been a pretty fun hobby for me to talk horror movies with you guys. I've met a lot of cool people through the horror community, which I'm very thankful for. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I never thought I'd have 300 subs, so let's keep it going, you guys. I'm doing this all just for fun. I work a second shift in my shoot job, and I'm a pro wrestler on the weekends, so I don't have a lot of time. So I find myself watching a lot of these horror movies, and it's become a lot of fun to share these horror movies with you guys. So with that being said, if you guys seen any of my collection that you would like me to do a review about, or talk about, banter about, please leave it in the comment section. Or if there's anything you think I'm missing. I know there's a ton. Like, I need Poltergeist 2 and 3. I mean, that's only 2 I can think of off the top of my head, just very randomly. But yeah, I just want to keep this collection growing and keep making videos for you guys, the people that love horror movies. This is all for the love of horror. If you guys are into professional wrestling, as I mentioned, I'm also an independent pro wrestler. I do some indie wrestling vlogs that I put out every once in a while, some Blu-ray hunting, movie collection updates, movie reviews, all types of that fun stuff. I like to keep this channel pretty fun. You can say whatever the fuck you want on here. Just come around, bullshit about some horror with me. Shout out to my boy Pope for making that thumbnail for me, even though it's pretty wonky, with the Steve Buscemi emoji over my dick. I assure you I was not naked. I was in my wrestling gear. He assured me people would think it's funny, so that's what we went with. But anyways, if you guys made it through the whole channel, clearly you're a horror fan, so I appreciate you sharing this moment of horror with me. Like I said, share your collections, subscribe, comment, like, all that jazz. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you have a good new year. Let's kick 2022's fucking ass because, yeah, I that's where I end. I didn't know what to say. What a good outro. But I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Blood, Guts, Gore. I'll check you next time.